Hey man, y'all already know what's going on. It's your boy Young E-Man coming to y'all back with another video. And as you can see, I'm not in the driver's seat this time. It's my boy. Y'all already saw him on the chat one time, but he can introduce himself.
What's going on? I'm Luigi, aka the Lud and Only.
Yes,
y'all can call me Lud.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know I had to get my boy Lud on the channel. So before we get into this video, let me just say one thing. I can control it, but I'm sorry for the background noise. The background noise is there because the AC is running. It's Florida. It's hot. I'm sorry, coach. But y'all just gonna have to live with that, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Appreciate you listening to my TED Talk. Back to the video, man.
We've been having this for a long time.
Yes, sir. So we gonna get straight to the point. What do we got in store for today?
We got top 5 traits that you look into in for a mate. Top five traits. Now, disclaimer: this is obviously including spirituality, so we're not gonna do that, and we're not talking physical traits. We're talking like qualities of a
overall,
person.
yeah.
Overall qualities of a person. Nothing physical, and spirituality is already including. So you don't say, oh, you think you gotta be spiritual. That's already.
If she's not spiritual, I'm not looking at her. Period. Period. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, bro. I ain't really think too much about this, so I'm just give my 2 cents on how what on his traits, and I feel if I agree or not, I'm gonna just say what's up. So, what's your first trait, man?
My trait, and these aren't in order, but my trait, the first one is obviously you gotta have a sense of humor. Me personally, I love to make jokes. I'm a goofball. I am a clown. So I love to just make things less tense for everybody. So, especially in life that we're living now, it's so easy to just be tensed up about everything. So I just like to make jokes. But I just like making jokes. I feel like life it's too hard to just only be serious all the time. Like, you gotta joke about certain things, and even when it comes to even tense situations, like I'll make a joke about something just so dumb, because the mood's gotta be lightened. That's what I think. So if a girl, and plus I love making others laugh, so if a girl has a sense of humor and she can make me laugh, that's a big plus.
That makes it 10 times more attractive.
That's a big plus, man. Because I mean, if you know me, I'm a clown like that. I'm a clown. I can get serious now, don't get me wrong, but I'm a clown. So, you know, if I need someone to laugh with me, if I'm making a joke and all you're doing is like, you know, when your parents,
they give you that, you know, that weak parents,
and then like they like turn something serious, like a Bible study.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, I didn't mean it. I just
it's not deep, it's like, man. I don't feel like a relationship can thrive if I'm a funny person or we're funny people and you're not, like, you don't have a sense of humor. I don't think the relationship's gonna last or thrive, because it's gonna be like, if you're serious all the time, you're not enjoying life. We're trying to make the most out of life, and I understand you can't make a joke out of everything.
No. There are limits. So I feel like, but if you can't be entertaining or have some type of entertainment at one point or at some point in your life, and you have a good sense of humor, then the relationship will not thrive. And it won't.
I can't be in that type of environment.
If I can't feel like I can actually, like, if I can't feel like I can joke with you, I'm not gonna be comfortable around you. And if I'm not comfortable around you,
look at this. Somebody come look at this.
It's definitely not gonna work.
True.
Like, it's not gonna work if I can't be comfortable. Try having a relationship where you're not comfortable with your mate, or your significant other, or your girlfriend, whatever.
Y'all finna break up, like,
y'all finna break up. It's gonna be. It's not gonna last long at all.
It's not.
So that's why if you have a sense of humor, and you can take a joke, then that's just a big plus.
It is
for me personally.
It is indeed. All right, that's quality number 1.
That's one. The second
number 2.
Second one for me is, how good are you at giving counsel? Because there are some people that say, oh, well, this is how I am, blah, 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 blah. I'm blunt. And I'm like, I understand that. Like, for me, there are some things you gotta tell me a certain way, or else I'm gonna snap on it. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna act like I'm perfect. But there are some things you have to tell me in a certain way. How good you are at critiquing me is very indicative of how far our relationship goes. Because if you just tell me things without any regards for my feelings, then that's being inconsiderate. That's actually being rude.
You're right.
And now I'm not saying you gotta always beat around the bush and all that other stuff and tap dance and sugarcoat. No, I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is there is a way you do say things.
Yeah.
Even Paul said, "Let your words be seasoned with salt." If your words are seasoned with jiwaf and hot sauce, Tabasco hot, it's not cool. It's not cool at all.
But that's the type of, bro, honestly, that's the type of person I'm getting there. I'm learning. I give it to people straight, but sometimes legit you can't beat around the bush. Like, you have to give it to them straight. But there's sometimes where you can kind of sugarcoat it, and I guess I know when to sugarcoat it sometimes, but I choose to give it how it is sometimes. But I could possibly work on that myself. But if you know how to give counsel, or and it's funny because some guys / brothers will not take counsel from their wife because it's not how it's supposed to be. But if she's trying to help you better yourself and help better the family or your relationship, bro, take the advice, take it and listen to it, because you never know how far it could get you, man.
Please, because like I understand. I think it comes down to how well, like, there are some people I know that I can talk. There are some people that I know that I have to talk to them a certain way, and it's gonna come off a little rude, because when I try to beat around the bush or sugarcoat, it don't work out. They're not gonna get it. Some people, not everyone, but some people.
Yeah.
And there are other people that I talk to that I know, like, okay, they don't respond well to when I get loud or when I'm blunt with them. They'll turn off. So I gotta do a different way. Like me, I don't like when I get yelled at. I shut down immediately when I get yelled at. So if people want to talk to me, yeah, if you yell at me, you're not gonna get a response, like, at all. I'm just gonna shut down. I'm gonna dry answer you. I'm fine, yeah, whatever, all that nonsense. But if my mate can understand me well enough to where she can talk to me in a way that I'm gonna understand it and I will take the counsel, well then that's 2 pluses right there. It's a plus.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's just me.
Hey, I can't speak on it no better than you just explaining, my G.
That's just me. The third one, I said the third one would be if you're laid back. Now there's a difference between having a sense of humor and being laid back. Having a sense of humor to me means you like jokes. Because there are some people who can give jokes but can't take them at all.
Yeah.
Can you take a joke? Like,
I totally get what you mean.
Can you take a joke? Being laid back to me means, like, I equate being laid back with being level-headed. So when something's going wrong in a relationship or something like that, can you be, you know what, hold on, let's think about it reasonably. Because if you're not reasonable about things, I don't think it's gonna work out. If you can joke with me all the time about all certain stuff, and I say, "Oh, your head's big," and then you get an attitude with me and you leave me on red for like 4 days straight, it's like,
it don't make no sense. Like, nah, you can't do
what?
It don't make no sense.
I never like that. And when you're too uptight, that just not gonna work. Not for me. I'm not perfect, like I said, but when someone's just too uptight and they're not laid back at all, like it's not fun. Like if I say something about the way you act, I don't mean it like intent. I just make a joke out of it, and it's just us too. I understand in public that's different, that's exposed. Oh no, there are boundaries. There are boundaries.
Yeah, so if I do it like to your face, we texting, I say this about you, but I'm obviously joking. I'm just trying to make a joke, but you take it kind of hard. It's tough. So like if you can't just laugh it off and know I'm not being serious, because honestly with me, you'll know when I'm serious. At the end of the day, you'll know when I'm being serious. But if I'm joking around trying to make you laugh, you know what I'm saying, and you don't catch it and you just get upset, then it's not gonna go far. Because one, you're not gonna like me, and then I'm not gonna like you because I wasn't serious, but you took it seriously. So.
Now, one thing I will say is that it does depend on. I'll speak for guys. For guys, you have to understand when is the right time to joke. Because I'm not saying that every time I joke with you, you have to laugh.
Yeah.
Because there are certain times where you'll be in a very bad mood. And me personally, I just like to, whenever someone's in a bad mood, I like to lighten the mood, so I'll make a joke. And there are some times people have said, Luigi, I'm not in the mood to joke right now. Like, this is serious. I'm not in the mood. I've been told that a lot of times. Like, yo, Luigi, chill. Lud. I ain't with that.
Are you dumb?
I ain't with that.
You dumb, stupid.
I ain't with that. So I gotta, okay, all right, cool. I understand that. So when I say that you're laid back, I'm talking about like, if it's like 1:04 in PM and like we're just texting about something really dumb, like the shoes you want. And I say, no, you can't get those shoes. Your feet are too big. You got Sasquatch feet. And then you go off on me.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Like, who are you talking to?
Yeah.
Like, that's what I mean.
It ain't that deep.
And it's also important to note not only when to joke, but what you joke about. There are some girls and guys who are
conscious about
certain things
about themselves. So
especially when it comes to I know a few girls and guys that are conscious about how they look.
Yeah.
So like, you gotta let me know about that, ahead of time. Like,
well, I feel like, yeah, so hey guys, take note on this part. So definitely take the time to find out before you start making jokes about their appearance or anything, like in general. Just find out what they're sensitive about, or what they don't and do, what they do and don't talk about themselves, or some stuff like that. Because a girl might feel uncomfortable about like a mole she has or something like that. You might think it's cute, but you make a little joke about it. She might be very sensitive to it. So you want to be very careful about how you do things. So just take that into mind. Honestly.
And that goes back into how well you tell me things. So like, if I make a joke about your mole, and you your whole life since you were a kid, you were made fun of about the mole. If you snap on me, I'm not gonna take that lightly. I'm gonna be very upset. I get that you're upset, but that goes back to it's a whole circle. It goes back to, okay, I made a bad joke at the time. How can you counsel me? Like, yo, Luigi, I didn't really appreciate that, and this is why. Don't yell at me and say, oh, yo, goofy, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Why your mom left you.
It's like your mom left you. And I'm like, hold on, whoa.
Yeah, exactly.
Whoa. And I am so sorry. Did I strike a nerve?
Yeah.
So that's why it goes back to all that communication, which is actually my fourth point. Communication, everyone knows that communication is key. It is vital in a relationship. If I get you upset and I ask you, are you okay? And you blatantly lie and say, I'm fine, and then you bring something up 2 weeks later, I'm gonna get upset.
I think it's funny how, like, stuff like that. You remember, like, how girls be like, I think it's funny how this and that.
Yeah, man. Oh my God.
Bro, I'm like, bro, if you mad, say something now. Like, come on.
Oh my gosh.
Don't
fam.
be like, no, I'm fine.
Oh my God. And
it's funny because I do the same thing sometimes.
But
I get over it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I do the same thing too. I'm busy.
But I won't bring it. I won't. I'm not sure if I'll read it.
I'll bring it up like 10 minutes later. Because like, even the Bible says that, it's not good to let something rest. Like, if you go to sleep and you have a problem with your significant other, you shouldn't go to sleep like that. So sometimes I'll say like, yo, I need like 10 minutes, or like, it's time to cool off. But if I'm texting you and I make a joke, right? Or I say something and it offends you, and now you're hitting me with dry answers. Like, ha 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 ha. Funny. You got plans for the day? No. Oh, where? I thought you were going out tonight. Not anymore. It's like, are you okay? No, I'm fine. I'm cool. What?
You're not.
Well, clearly not okay. And then 2 weeks later, I just find it funny how you just said to me 2 weeks ago that you were fine with it. Like, nothing was wrong. But how are you gonna sit there and lie to me? Man, yo, communication, that is, if y'all don't take anything from this, at least take 14 minutes and 17 seconds in. Communication is up there.
I know where it's up there, but if you don't say that at the beginning of the, bro,
I'm just saying.
Man, wait till nah.
If you don't take anything from this video, please understand that communication with your significant other or with your mate is so important on the girl's part and the guy's part. It is uber everywhere important that you communicate correctly. So if you got a problem with me, if you're not in the mood to talk right now, say, Luigi, honestly, give me like 5 minutes or give me 10 minutes. Let me cool off. Or if it makes you feel better, leave me undelivered. Just don't even answer back. I'd rather not get an answer back for like an hour, and then when you text me back, say, I'm not gonna lie to you, I had a problem with this, that, and that. And then for me to get upset with you because you're texting me back K's and I don't knows and no's and yeses. Because now if you're upset and I'm upset, that's not good at all.
Yeah.
We both can't be upset. Only one can be upset. And if one's upset, then the other one can help that person.
Yeah.
But now if you're upset and I'm upset, we both have egos.
Yeah.
So you're gonna say you're right, I'm gonna say I'm right. And sometimes small things like that, it's like Legos. When you have small Legos, you eventually build something bigger. So if you have, or a lot of times, if you just sweep things under the rug, eventually that rug has a lump.
True.
And when you have a lump on a rug, you fall, you trip. And tripping in this case would be breaking up or having a really bad argument.
True.
So that's why communication, it is so vital.
Now, keep in mind, not everybody is going to be off rip or like this and
That's facts.
communicate. And even if you are working on it, you're not going to remember to communicate all the time. There's parts where you just want to act like, you know what, I'm fine, just so people can leave you alone. And I understand
That is completely understandable.
but just try to, I'm not saying that it's a nice quality to have, but I understand if you're working on it. If you're working on it, I'll help you work. I will help work with you.
Yeah, you'll help work
Because
with
if
you.
you're trying to better yourself, then you're trying to better yourself for the relationship, and then it helps me try to help you better yourself for the relationship, and it helps me better myself for the relationship, so I know what will probably tick you off and how I should respond or react in certain situations. So,
Like for me, I don't like telling people things. So like a lot of times if someone makes a joke about me or someone says something about me that offends me, I probably won't tell them, because I just like to keep it. That's how I always like that. I just keep things inside.
mm-hmm.
So a lot of times, so that's something that I would have to work on personally. Like, oh, you know, I have someone that I gotta tell my problems to now. It's very easy for me to be like, you know what, Louis, just handle it by yourself, because I'm used to that. But once you have like a significant other, you are trying to mentally prepare yourself to be a spiritual head. And I always think of it like, how would I feel if she was mad and she didn't tell me? Right? I wouldn't like that. So it's not right on my part if I'm mad, if she got me upset and I don't tell her. I just say, oh, okay, no, I'm fine, and try to act like everything's okay, because you're making it worse for your relationship, and you're playing yourself. You're gonna be a fool in man's shoes. So there really is no point. Just open communication about all subjects. If you really serious, like if you say, yo, this is the one, that's when the communication, it has to be at 100%. So you have to be able to talk about all things. And if she doesn't, I'm not saying if she doesn't just to break up with her, but if she doesn't, respect that and say, you know what, okay, I understand that there are certain things, like if she's going through family stuff and she's like, yo, Louise, just not now. Who am I to say, nah, tell me now. I'm not Jehovah. I'm not her parents. If she's going through stuff in the family, there's no reason for me to be like, and I asked her, hey, you want to talk about it? She's like, no, not now. I'm not gonna press her to talk about it now. So that's not my job. My job is just to make sure that you're okay, and that if you ever need someone to talk to, that I'm there at all hours of the day. That's why I do it though. So communication, that's the good one. From 1417 to 1931. You gotta remember that 5 minutes and 11 seconds. That's where the gems
You know, while
are.
you were talking the whole time, I was thinking of. I've just thought of a new topic for another KarKast video. I think it's gonna be pretty nice. I'll say it. I'll say it after this video.
Oh, you gonna tell him?
Y'all ain't getting no spoilers,
I don't even know.
Y'all ain't getting no spoilers.
I don't even
I'll say
know.
it after the video.
And then
So go ahead with point 5.
the last one, I'm pretty sure that's 5.
No, you said that was 4.
Yeah.
Laid back,
Communication, laid back.
sense of humor, and I forgot what the 4th one was.
Yeah, it probably was. Who cares? We'll edit it.
Yeah.
But the last one is how. Oh, giving counsel. That's what it is. Giving counsel. Giving counsel.
There you go.
The last one is, can you keep me on track? Because like I said, again, me, I'm a goofball. And I love to make jokes. And sometimes, as a goofball, it's hard to, even though I think I do a pretty good job at it, it's still a thing that I'm working on. It's how good can you go from, yo, this is serious time and this is play time. How good can you flip the switch and say, yo, go on. Some people can go from serious to joking like that. Others, it takes a while to get to that point. So as a mate, how well can you keep me on track? Because there were times I will tend to derail and go off track a little bit, because you know, in this life, this is very easy to be anxious and get overwhelmed with stuff. So can you help me, like, yo, Luigi, real talk, put the game down, like, get off 2K now. Like that's one thing my parents always do to me. They're always like, Luigi, get off 2K, go bring a meeting, like that stuff. So how well can you do that for me? Because it takes a effort on my part, and I'm saying as like a guy, from a guy's perspective, it takes an effort on my part to say, oh shoot, I'm not doing what I gotta do. So it's important that, because when you're the guy in the relationship, you're the head and all this stuff, which you are, but you don't want to act as if your wife isn't anything for you.
Exactly.
She definitely keeps you on track, and I can only imagine when if I get married, or if a guy gets married, you know, the wife is there to support the guy. Yeah. So even when the guy is going through stuff, she's his rock. She's his rock. Exactly. So if he has a goal, but because of the anxieties of life, he starts trailing off, it's important for a girl, for the woman, like the woman.
And some of these girls out here, they be mad independent. Like, I understand you could be independent. There's no you your own person. Be your own person.
For sure.
But they be independent to the point where they be like, all right, forget you. I don't need you. Fam, that's not how the arrangement works. It shouldn't be like that.
It shouldn't be like that at all. That to me is just, I don't like that. Like, I'm all for an independent woman. I'm all for it. I love it personally, honestly. I love it. But if we're together, then we're together. We're one. It's a one relationship. So you can't say, oh, he's thriving. Well, I'm sorry. If you're a woman, you can't say I'm thriving and he's crashing and burning. But that's his problem. Nah, that's not how it goes. It's supposed to be a joint effort. It's supposed to be, yo, let me help pick my man up. Same way as a guy,
help him get back.
You should say, let me help pick my woman up. Let me help pick my queen up. So it shouldn't be, oh, well, that's his problem. That's his business.
Hey, that's that double standard, boy. Hey, that's that double standard.
Yo, like, chill, bro. Chill, man. Can't give it all at once. 20, 30-minute video, bro. We don't have that much time. But if you can help me get back on track, because like I said, it's very, very easy for someone to get derailed, especially in today's society where, you know, even at 20 years old, well, you got bills, you got responsibilities, you got I got job, you're trying to preach, trying to do all this stuff, and then you got school that's coming in and all that stuff. It's just like, yo, it's tough. So it's important. Can your girl say, yo, you know, I got you, I'm gonna help you get back on track. So that to me, those to me are 5 important. There are a bunch more, But those are my top 5, and those are not in any order.
Appreciate you coming through, boy.
Man, it's been too long.
He's been dying to come on the show,
It's
so I
been
had to
too
get him
long.
real quick, man.
You already see me when I come on there. I'm in the driver's seat. Like, it's whatever, man.
And he running the show today. I let him do his thing today.
Hey,
I'm
man.
just here. Hey, man, I'm in the background, bro. But hey, I hope you guys definitely enjoyed this video today. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram at I think it's _Eli Show Night. Something, I don't know. It'll be in the link. It'll be in the description.
It'll be somewhere here.
Yeah,
here,
you want to
here.
put your Instagram?
You could. Nah, I know y'all like that, so y'all can follow me.
Great.
I'll tell y'all next video if you can follow me.
All right, yeah.
All right,
I mean, you've been on 2 episodes. So.
I mean, they heard me.
You heard you, but ain't never seen.
I want to see my picture, man.
All right, y'all. So I definitely hope you guys did enjoy this video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe.
And let them know if y'all want me back.
Of course.
I'll
Let me
pull
know
up
if
here.
you want Luigi back,
I'll
man.
pull up here.
That's my dog, bro.
Don't matter. I'll pull up over here.
So hey, man, we had a little get together today, so we had to do the video.
And shout out to Steve for a great talk, man. Shout out to Steve for a great talk.
That's my boy.
Great
Hey, I gotta
talk.
get Steve back on the show too.
Oh, for sure.
Y'all too, bro.
Yo,
Hey,
get
man.
me Steve and Mark in the car, bro.
Bro, this thing go crazy. Hey, man, I got videos on top of videos for y'all.
Yo, man.
But hey, man, I'm out. I'll see you guys in the next one.
You're